Today we served broccoli. It was apparently not good enough. So it's been a hard couple of days. There's been so much weather changes. So we are working from home today. I did pack a little basket so I can sit here and clean, and when I feel like, oh, then I can just crawl back to the sofa. And yes, I did have a massive set and I could not help but pick on it, so made it worse. Obviously, laptop. We have a fan. All the paints that have been drying. We have a palette knife underneath everything. I just have a cloth here, and this one I've actually made myself. I've crocheted it. I'm going to clean all of the sides, put the name stickers on, and then wrap them. Hopefully by tomorrow we can regroup out there. Today I've only been outside to check on the chickens, let them out, some food, gave them some sawdust. You know, what chicken doesn't love sawdust, you know? Anyway, so that is the plan. I need to wet it and then go sit down because my back is killing me. Okay, so I just put down a 10 on the table because I don't want a wet cloth on the wooden table. Also, not fun when you get pigment on wood. Anyway, have that. Scissors to cut those up later. Yeah, it's not like I'm not looking to buy more yarn. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it. Okay, I will, however, I usually look at YouTube all the time, but this has to be the best streaming service ever. BritBox. It's just British stuff. It's amazing. So you can see the sun is going down. It is 6:02. So it's the end of today. I think light is going, and my back is cramping a little bit. Now I do have a TENS, you know, the electric thing, but I did put that on this morning, and I can only wear it for a few hours before the glue of the pads start irritating the skin. So anyway, I did take a short break to let in the chickens, which was not an easy feat today. One of the roosters, he was like, I'm not going in today, and I was like, anyway, I got them all in the end, and I have cleaned all the colors and named Spira. So Spira, they all have names, and I even started to wrap a few. So yeah, so not too bad. I did other things today too, actually. I did clean my bedroom. Okay, I dusted and vacuumed, but I did actually clean the bathroom, like the tub, the drain, you know. Like, okay, the thing is, one of the things that actually help for pain is bath, like taking a hot bath. But because I've been feeling so bad, well, I don't know if that's because, but I have been shedding a lot of hair. Now you can't really tell because I have quite a thick set of hair, but I notice, and no matter how much I brush it before, it always comes out in the shower or in the bath. So it starts to clog up. Now that's too much information. Moving on, I did clean it. So I still feel like I've managed to do good things today, like been a little bit productive. But it has been a really hard day. I have been sleeping on the sofa too. So yeah. But yeah. However, even though it's been a hard day today, I'm feeling pretty good mentally. So that's good. I don't feel like I'm angry with myself for having a bad day. I feel like I'm proud of myself having done things despite having a bad day and taking it like a little bit slower maybe. So yeah, I'll see it that way. I think someone, oh, Oh, no, she's here. Someone wants some dinner. Is that true? Yeah, you and Nishi want some dinner, so yeah, I'm going to give them some dinner, and then I'm not going to do anything. And yeah. Okay, so Wednesday, and it is about 10, and we're actually out here, so win, I suppose. I even put on some makeup just to stand to look at myself, I suppose. Anyway, we have some stuff to do. I really would like to make 2 paints today. Will that happen? Who knows? But that's the goal. So, before we do that, we have some trash to take out, but we also have some chickens to let out. Now, it's not like super warm, but I still think they want to. Anyway, I'm just going to let them out, and then usually I give them new food and all of that later in the day. Oh! So you can open it from inside here. And they've tipped it over again, the little buggers. Anyway. And then you have to walk all the way around. Albert, inte på vägen! Inte på vägen! I did see a fox yesterday, so anyway. Let's see if anybody wants to come out. Good morning! Hello! I don't have any food, however. Yeah, no food. Sorry. Someone's being mean to her, but it looks like it's healing, so that's good. Anyway, you have some fresh air. I'll see you in the afternoon. Okay. Hey, du runt. And would you believe it? It's actually sunny, sort of. Come on. Albert. Albert, come. Oh, he's such good listening on commands. Come on. Albert, come. We do have some bribes over there, so. Okay, so we have a few things to do. So Monday I was at a rehab center, and after that I stopped by and did like a little bit of a by the shops. I picked up all the fun things that you want to buy. Yeah, so I got 2 of these bigger baskets, and then I got baking paper, which is what I use as backing on the wrapping stuff. So I use quite a lot of that. I found these tools for baking, like a silicone. I really need that. So I have these tiny ones, and they're quite good. But the thing is, they come out, so not ideal. And these ones are like all one piece. Anyways, I got that, some label stickers to put on the jars. So I had bought this pack before, and I have 1 sheet with 1 label left on it. So that was very much needed. White peach and frangipani? I don't know. It's my favorite scented candle, and soap. So I got that. Ziploc bags for stuff when I'm packing. Disposable, not disposable bags. Bags that, for trash bags. Cleaning sponges. I got these makeup sponges. 2 different varieties. But I'm actually thinking about using them for soft pastel, or with just painting with the pigments. So I got that for that. So that's more like for the future. I don't have any plans on doing that today, but I thought it was a good deal, so keeping those. And these, more of just bins. Hey guys, I mean, the thing is, I don't like paying for empty storage stuff. However, I use them quite a lot. Yeah. Anyway, so that was what I did Monday. So when I came home, I was pretty knackered. Yesterday, I got some stuff done, and today I'm like, I suppose, I really want to get some colour done. Now, I have two colours in my book here that I have been working on that I really would like to make. Will we be able to make them? Hopefully. I'm not sure if I will make both of them today. That is my goal. But I'm going to start off with, well, cleaning off this and then making one. And then we'll see. So, the colours are, I want to make one that is called Frans. Here is my trying to work it out. Yeah. And I have tried to use the different pigments I have to get as close to the color I want. Now, speaking of, if we look here, I actually have the new postcards of Frans and Viola, which are the sort of inspiration. So I want to make a pink one that is Frans pink. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I can just keep that here. And the other color is this sort of background color that I used. So here you can see it has that sort of minty stripes. On these ones we have some polka dot, but it all has that sort of same sort of minty color. Now, when I painted all of these, I used my studio palette, and I mixed I'm sorry. I mixed different colors, obviously. And what I would like to do is to make my own, that specific sort of minty granulating color that is that sort of minty background color for Frans and Viola, because I really like it. So I have done some swatches using different pigments, and I think I've come up with the closest one. Now, because like I said, I did it mixing as I went, I used quite a lot of different pigments and all of that, but the sort of specs that I have for the color is I want it to be minty with more leaning blue, and I want it to be granulating. So what I think I want is to use cobalt turquoise as my sort of base. It's a bright color, it is granulating, and then I think I want to mix in a little bit of green because right now I feel like it's too blue. I want it more on that sort of minty color, still blue leaning. So I'm thinking I want to add in PG36, so that is phthalo green yellow shade. And then, because I want it to be I don't want it to be completely opaque, but semi-opaque. And I'm thinking either zinc white or buff titanium. The buff titanium obviously has more of a yellow undertone, so I'm not quite sure. So I want to make a small batch of each first and see which one I prefer. I decided to go with the bluey minty color first, and I knew that I wanted to use the cobalt color as a base. I really like that sort of vibrant blue color that the cobalt turquoise has. It also is a granulating color, but I also knew that I wanted to bring it down a little bit and also go a little bit more to that minty color, so I needed to add a little bit of green. In my experiment, I had mixed it with a little bit of phthalo green yellow shade, and these experiments that I have done is all mixing colors together from a watercolor state, sort of. And I had mixed it with buff titanium, and I really liked the results. So it's always different when you actually make a color versus mixing it from a palette kind of standpoint. So I know that if I want a color like specific, I really need to make different tests of it. So that's what we're doing here. Now, first look at it, I'm like, I don't know, it feels a little bit too vibrant for what I'm going for. So I'm just going to test it out. I'm making a point at writing down what pigments I've used and also sort of how much. It isn't really that big of a deal because I'm using so little of it. It's really hard for me, as I'm not really good at math, to do like the right percentages of each, but you know, a rough idea. So I wasn't too happy with that. I felt like it was a bit too strong, too vibrant for the color I had in mind. So I got this idea, like, should I mix it with the chrome green instead? And I was like, I hadn't even tried it on mixing it before, and I was like, it is a very strong green. It is also a very granulating green. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. First, I really wanted to test it with phthalo green dark shade, or PG7, but I didn't have any. I'd used it all up. C'est la vie. So I decided to try it with this, and I was like, I like it. I actually like it, and I hadn't thought about using the chrome green. I don't know why. I just hadn't. So I set a part of that aside just to keep, you know. And then I decided I'm going to go in with the zinc white instead of the buff titanium because the green is so on the yellow on the yellow side. And I was like, that is it. That is it. So now, why should you use zinc white instead of titanium white? Potato, right? Well, zinc white and titanium white are white pigments. Now, I'm not a chemist and I don't have any formal training, so take what I'm said with a grain of salt, okay? But titanium white is a very opaque pigment. Usually that's what you want when you want something white. And zinc white is white, but it doesn't have that strong whiteness. So then you think, well, why shouldn't you just always use titanium white? But sometimes when you're making especially lighter color, it is nice to have a color that you can mix in, like zinc white, that it doesn't overpower. It gives a little bit more of a body, so it has more of like that kind of stability, but it doesn't just like overpower everything and make everything pastel. I hope that makes sense. So, and there is where we're finishing off, having made Evert. Okay, so it's about 10 to 12 right now, and I finished making the paint, and I sat down to, I was actually sitting down to write up in the computer the recipe, because it's a new paint, obviously. Still haven't done that. However, I have gone through on Etsy messages and all that, and I saw I have 3 orders, so I'm just going to pack those up and then I head into town, and if I feel better this afternoon or feel like, you know, strong again, I'll come back and we'll make the pink paint. But I'm really happy with the bluey tealy green color. I'm going to call it Evert after Evert Taube. I feel like it sort of like has that kind of sea feeling. If you know, you know, Evert Taube. And I just really like the name Evert. So the color will be called Evert. And obviously the pink one, if I can do it, it will be a Frans color, obviously. Someone had ordered a brush set and this one was missing. I had one other person contact me missing a brush, but that was totally my bad because I had lost the brush. I found it like I think almost the same day, but I didn't know which one had ordered it because there were few brush orders. So I was like, I'm just going to keep this brush until somebody claims it. Now, I haven't found a lost one of these, so anyway, it doesn't matter. Going to send that out. The 3 orders. Golly. So I feel like it's better to do that now. It's a bit optimistic to make another paint right now. Well, the only thing was somebody asked how I do my taxes for Etsy, living in Sweden, and honestly, I don't know. But, however, I pay pretty good money to my accountant to not know that. So, let's see. The orders. Look at this. What is this? It looks so, like, greasy. Oh, anyway. Okay, so we have a brush order. We have one has ordered some paint. We have 2 some ordered some paint. So it should go real quickly. And we have one from the US, one from Spain, and one from Japan. So let's pack those up. So I am on my way to go, I promise. But then I started to move stuff into the baskets, and I just dropped it. Anyway, so in here, where I keep my envelopes for packing, do you know what I found in it? Yeah, the Zero brush. I think I should leave and get... Sorry, distracted. Yeah, I'm going to take off my apron, head into town, get some lunch, and drop off the orders with the other bread. Okay. Thursday, and I'm sitting down editing the vlog. Look at me getting into routine and stuff. Anyway, so yesterday I made 2 paints, the 2 new ones that I want to have, but the thing is, I'm really happy with the blue tealy granulating color. Love that one, and I think I will use that quite a lot. However, the pink one, gosh. Also, I see now that the camera died, so I didn't get the whole process on video, which is, it's fine, you know, you're getting paint. Now, that paint, one of the reasons why I don't have the whole recording of it, because it took forever. It didn't. It took like an hour and a half. But I usually get a paint of that, like that amount, done in half an hour, 45 minutes, typically. Different pigments take different length and all of that. But this one took forever, and I'm not sure I'm happy with it. So I'm going to redo it and see if I can change the process of making it. I have like no energy for that today. I really want to, because it really bothers me. So and I really want to do it, but I feel, if I'm honest, my body cannot take that today. So I'm listening to my body, doing boring stuff, editing. So yeah, keep coming back and see if I can fix the color. Well, not the color, fix the process. Also, I can't actually make the color today, even if I wanted to, which I totally do. Because I don't have any binder. Well, I have like a tiny bit, so I actually need to make binder. And that takes a few days to become binder, you know. So earliest I can make that color would be, if I make it today, it's Thursday, would be Sunday, and see if I can do that. Anyway, so that really annoys me a lot that it took so long time to make it, because I feel like lately I've had like sort of like not a breakthrough, but sort of like I've changed my process a little bit, and I'm more happy with the colors I've been making recently, and it's taking less time. So now when I made this that I was really excited about, it took such a long time. So, and I think, yeah, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking I did wrong. I'm actually going to make it and then see what I made wrong, obviously. So yeah, anyway, that is it. That is the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. So, Evert will be coming out this spring sometime. Who knows? Probably when the pink one is done. But right now in the shop you can find Olle, Svea, Pontus, Spira, and Tekla. So if you're interested in any of those colors, link down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I will have a great day once I've edited this video.